Hello, ahoy crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi everybody. Happy Wednesday. Oh my god. Already. This is midway through the week. And already it feels like I'm a little scatterbrained because my attention's been torn through so many different focuses. But now is the time for vibes on stream. Hell yeah, how's everybody doing? Welcome in. Hi. You know, I took a little longer in the starting. I'm sorry, because as the ads were like nearly done, I realized I didn't refill my water, and that would actually be a problem for stream. You're dizzy. Oh no. Is everybody's vibe is just we are going through it? You know. Sometimes it's kind of how it is. But there's at least some good. I'm glad. I'm doing alright. That's good. That's good. I have my new chair. I have a new chair, and it's all said and done, and it's built, and it's... Hey, yo! Hooray! Papa Raid, hi! Invest in just chatting.
With 208
Papa? Oh my goodness, hi! Buy low, sell high. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new here, my name is Hooty, captain of the Hootligan Pirates. I do apologize, we just started, so I'm getting caught up with everybody. And I'll tell you what, I'm in the similar boat that Papa might be, where I do a lot of just chatting. So if you are interested in that kind of vibe, I'm certain you'll love it here. I really, really do love Papa's stuff, so welcome in, everybody. Hi. Hello, it's very nice to see you all. Also, Papa, how was, I'm going to guess, just chatting. No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I'd love watching people yap, honest to God, though. Oh, man. We're used to never gaming. Let's go. Yapping on until we get, you know, tired of it, which is never. Also, thank you, Curry, also, for the hat. There you go. There's that little hat. How you doing, Guri? Welcome in. If we haven't already, can we get a shout out for Papa? We got the normal. Yeah, we did. Okay, sorry. I'm like all over the place. And like I said, well, I was about to say is I'm not as used to it as I was just because my my attention's been sort of stretched through a lot of things. Gonna get some fried chicken, much love. Aw, thank you. And also, you gotta share. If you bring in people over here, you gotta share your chicken, man. You can't just drop that and say, nah, we got... It's for Papa and only Papa. Come on, man. Come on. You understand there's a whole crew to feed now. What am I gonna do? Just say, hey, no chicken? Because I don't know, one dude is a little selfish and wants to have it all to himself. Give us the chicken, please. We're a little hungry. I'm actually dying from a cold. Oh no, I'm trying to pull through. It's okay, dog. It's been a whole week, I'm certain. I mean, like, it is for me at least. That's why I couldn't stream on Monday. There's been a lot going on, but I'm trying to do the best I can And I was getting into the fact that I finally got a new chair. When I lean back, wow, I can lean back like crazy far. It's so nice, and it's not going to squeak. New chair, new chair. It's true. I feel like this chair is definitely gonna help me when it comes to a lot of I don't know, back issues that I may or may not have gone through. Does Papa need a new chair? God. Not just I'm sorry. I know it's like Papa's name. I'm just like I don't talk like that, and I'm just like in this moment it sounded like Papa needs a new chair. Come on, no whammies as I'm gambling or something. Oh man. Severely. Oh man. I love, the consistent issues that all streamers probably have, not even just VTubers too. It's like we sit at our desks all damn day. So the first thing that's getting worn down through wear and tear is our chair. Oh, I hate that. You got a nice chair. I think it's very important, especially when you're like, sit up straight and talk with your diaphragm. Make sure you're projecting. Remember your theater training. Gamer chairs are overrated. Oh, 100%. This is an office chair because God knows that gamer chairs are garbage in actual like ergonomics. Holy. Yeah, I've got one that's like supporting the lower back and everything like that. Oh, it's so good. It was worth the doubloons, my man. Aren't gamer chairs a scam? It is 100%. Very much a scam. Yeah. I've been, well, the last chair I had, the reason why it broke was because it was like made in such a way that the pressure was, when I leaned back, I put pressure on bolts that it didn't like, the bolts on the chair were like the stress points, you know what I mean? And so now it's a chair meant to like lean back and be supportive. That's what happens when I'm like leaning all the way back. Just take a nap. Oh man, wasn't that on stream when you broke your chair? I think there's actually a moment on stream where it broke. Yeah, like it made a snap noise and I'm like, I don't know if it was ever clipped, but that's absolutely a moment that happened. Oh my god. Stuck in a wooden chair because your cat kept, oh no. Oh god. Cat should not, it's not that they shouldn't be on the furniture, but god, oh no. Cat, please. I'm not made out of money. Oh no, dude. I love cats. Unfortunately, I am allergic. It's their chair now. I mean, imagine it's basically like their own, not scratching post, but like cat bed, but probably way more expensive than they should be. Cat house, cat tree. That's the word, cat tree. Yeah. How allergic? For periods of time when I was like, it's not gonna kill me, but it was that piss throne. Oh god. When I was visiting friends playing D&D way back in college, I was they had a cat, and man, I was like, every now and then, whenever we would go on weekends, it would be like, okay, I can handle it but like by the time it was like, say I got there at like 3 or 4, by the time it was like the session was over at like late night around like 10, maybe 11, um I was I was like nose running, eyes teared up. I'm just like every time, and I'm like, I hated that so much. It's not their fault in any capacity, but it's that, like, you know, with an it's it sucked because I love cats and I knew this about myself, but I'm like, I'm gonna power through and play some tabletop, man. Oh. Oh, I love tabletop. Uh Tabletop games are so fun. Also, specifically talking about tabletop games, apparently Honey Bunch, thank you for the 4 shinies. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Talking specifically about tabletop, that Discord is going to have a new update where you can do in-call tabletop, and that's really fun. Found using face masks help your allergy. Oh, interesting. That's something I never tried because it was pre-pandemic for sure. But that's not a bad idea. I imagine, yeah. Trying to avoid face contact also helps. Yeah. But yeah, on Discord, they're gonna have like you know how there's the Discord games that they have integrated. Instead of it just being those, now there's going to be an option. I don't know how soon, but there's going to be an option, maybe even now, to play tabletop in there, and it's really neat. Even if it's just bare bones, that's still something, because so many people use Discord, especially for tabletop games. So it's like, oh, actually, really kind of nice. Actually, face masks help me with outdoors allergies. Ah, that, you know what? That correlates for sure. I am very cautious when I go out, so I often, when I am going anywhere that requires me to be in front of other people, I will wear a face mask. It's more just because I'm like terrified of COVID. Well, I mean, I used to be way worse, like in my fear, but it's become better nowadays because it's not as prevalent of an issue. I can actually get myself to go to conventions and stuff. Did you ever get COVID? Yes, I did. I feel it's kind of infamously that I did. When it was in 2020, that is the whole reason why I'm a VTuber. In the long and I could tell you guys the story again, because I think it has been a while. How long has it been since I've had the quote-unquote origin story of Hooty Who? Because God knows that, like, COVID is actually a big part of it, unfortunately. Just had my second COVID last week. Oh no, dude. Made me think how many previous suspicious colds were actually COVID. That's a good point. Sometimes it's like, well, especially since past the what's the shots that were distributed in a bit, but not super long. Yeah, we have definitely some new folks. So way back in 2020 or late 2019, I used to be a salesman, and it was that you know, you might be able to tell where this is going. I wasn't just any sort of salesman, I was a cell phone salesman, and generally you had to touch other people's phones to basically sell them on stuff. I would be, you know, touching so many people's phones all day. So unfortunately, I caught the first wave of COVID. And for those that don't know, that is one of the worst that was around, because it was a huge shock to most people's systems. Some of the effects are permanent, and unfortunately, I am in the camp where I have permanent side effects. And yeah, I could have died. Very much so. No, that is very much where I'm getting at. My job, because I took the time off when for sick leave, and as much as I could during that time, I nearly died. And I'm not going to get into too much detail more than I physically coughed up chunks, and it is part of why I sound the way I sound. Not in 100%. There's a different story for that. But when I recovered, thankfully I did, because I actually never went to the hospital for it, because it was before it was even called anything. The company that I worked for, I requested from those people, because it wasn't like I worked for a huge company, but it was like an in-between person for these big sales people. Like, I wasn't from Verizon or anything, but I had phones that would be able to, you know, go through Verizon. And so, it wasn't the big company, but it was in between. I requested that, hey, because of what's going on, would you people be able to provide sanitary things like hand wipes, hand sanitizer, basically anything, so that I could disinfect my hands after touching somebody else's phone? And the response from my higher ups were that they will not, and you will have to do that yourself. So in response to this, because I nearly died, I remind you guys, this is 2020 when this happened. I nearly fucking died to this disease. And they were like, nah, you just gotta suck it up and pay for it yourself. We're not gonna compensate you for that either. I, in turn, boycotted my job. I boycotted my job, so I, in 2020, lost my job in regards to all this, right? Because they refused to pay for the sanitary materials, and then, fired me. That's crazy, because during this same time I was saving money for going to college. And I'm like, instead of going to art school, which I was saving up money for, what happened was I needed to build a portfolio so that I could try to go to college. And this is in the moments where I was literally applying for applying for schools. And so at one point I got art block. Yeah. I got art block, and when that happened, I was trying my best to figure out what to do about this. And I had a really, really silly idea. What happens in this moment is that I was actually, thinking about this. I started streaming with the premise that I will draw anything or anybody as long as you show up and join a queue. There's no price, just I need to draw. And so after a certain point, people started wondering who the fuck I was and why I wanted to do art for people for free. So I found one of my microphones that I had for like a college project way back, and well, once I started talking, I don't think people wanted to leave. Oh man. I can understand why. Yeah, I feel like it's like, oh shit. you talk like this. Hello? So all of that snowballed into today. In between, there's like certain moments where it's like, I know somebody said it, is like, is it probably too late to sue this company? The thing is, there was a class action lawsuit because this was not a uncommon problem that this company faced. And so I got some money from that too. Oh man. It's like, it wasn't a lot, because I'll tell you what, there was a lot of people affected by that. I think it was at most a little over $100. So it's like, it's something, but it's like, oh man. God damn. It's like, oh man. Ugh. And it was like probably because of how widespread this company was and like how many people were actually affected by their negligence and stuff. But, yeah. Should have gave y'all more. Honest to God, I nearly died, so please. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Welcome in. Also,
hi Hooty. I heard lawsuit when I came in and now I'm curious. Hooty gasped.
I heard lawsuit. Hi, I was talking about how I got to become a streamer because I nearly died to COVID way back in 2020. And so the company I worked for never gave sanitary materials despite the fact that I asked. And so I boycotted my job and I got fired. But the results of that is that I started streaming in a weird turn of events. And it's interesting because before I was a streamer, I never thought I had any sort of an interesting voice or anything that would be like intriguing to people, because I was always a kind of quiet person and never really was I never really was the guy that wanted to be a creator, a content creator. But the more I delved into it, the more it was like, this whole world of making content is so interesting. And it's become like a hyperfixation. And it's been a hyperfixation for like 4 and some years change. And I'm like, I love this place. It's so wonderful because in my previous position, like nobody had aspiration and nobody I talked to had aspiration. It was such a bummer because it's like I had big goals even whilst I was working this job. And they were like, oh, no, I mean, you know, I sell phones, and I mean, I don't even really want to work up the ladder. I just want to be able to make ends meet. And it's like, I get it, but like, no aspiration, like none. That's insane to me. I don't get that. I don't understand. So the fact that now I'm surrounded by like really, really like, I don't know, people that have huge goals is so nice. Glad you started still here and decided to start streaming. I would have never met you. Met an awesome streamer. I'm very. My crew is a tremendous part of my life now, and I'm so happy. There's a lot of my life that is still very turbulent, but in a lot of ways it's also that there is a stability with the fact that we have the crew, and it means a whole lot that you guys are here. Like, I love my crew, and I know that, you know, there's a lot of people that are lurking from people like a raid like Papa Mutts, and I know that you've just met me, but it's that you also are like, you help support friends of mine, and I think that's even tremendous. Like, even if I don't know you on a personal level, it means a lot to me that you support friends of mine, and I can't express how much of a life-changing thing this whole stuff, like everything here is, and it only makes me want to do more. I'm like, I don't know, it's so nice to be able to like walk into a stream and there's going to be somebody that in my, you know, in my little bubble knows who I am and wants to say hi and makes jokes, and I don't know, legitimately, it's such a fun atmosphere. I've gotten to meet so many neat and interesting people on top of it that I wouldn't ever had the opportunity otherwise, man. It's so nice. And, you know, growing up, I've seen and watched these content people on YouTube. Like, I grew up with YouTube and YouTube creators like, you know, PewDiePie, Markiplier, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't know, even if I'm not actually playing a game and I'm like just yapping with people, like, there's a sense of that too, where I get to be the silly guy on screen. But that also like makes me think about, you know, VTubers. And it's that I, way back in 2020, found a VTuber solely because of the fact that I was streaming art and wanted to find other art streamers. And I saw somebody like using like an anime model, and I was baffled. Like, how the fuck are you doing that? What is happening? I love this so much. Hello. And that's my friend Pokey, and she is like somebody that introduced me to people like the environment of Hololive and how indies and corporate people work, and like how to even do it myself. So that's when I started way back, and I'm like, I love this. I love it so much. I've changed so much on my designs, but it's that I still have been like, I've been a VTuber since 2020, and it still is crazy to me. Thinking how like I am a part of the old guard. But like, not a lot of people really know that, man. I'm trying to make it more and more known, but through the fact that like I'm still having fun making things, you know? And I get it. The reason why is that I haven't made a lot of YouTube stuff. I'm basically making a YouTube video on why I haven't made YouTube videos. Which is really silly in hindsight, but that's kind of like one of the first videos I'm planning. It's so silly. But I don't know, like I said, diving into content is like, I can't ask for anything. Like, this is such its own thing that I'm just so happy. I don't know. I get to be creative and I'm surrounded by Baby Buffet. Thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi. Thank you. Hope you're having a good one too. Appreciate that. Epic Size got gifted. If you got gifted, say thank you, or use one of the emotes that you think is your favorite. I'm just like, there's so much I've got planned now, and I wouldn't change it for the world, honestly. And I think that, you know, a lot of people feel the same. Like, this whole world is of making content is so like uplifting. I love it. I don't know. It's like, I guess there's some people that are like really Debbie Downers, basically. But I don't really associate with, you know, the bad vibes. We good vibes here. And that's like one of my bigger goals too. It's like, I realized how much entertaining is like so fun to me. Making people have those like reactions in a way that it's like either making people laugh or like, I don't know, even making people feel comfy is really nice too. There's so many different, like, I don't know, ways you can make content. It's insane. In a way, I'm a little overwhelmed, and that's part of like why YouTube's not been something I've done. But now that I have a concise idea a bit more, I think it'll be a lot more fun for me. Almost treating it like an art project in that sense of like, I know it's not going to be perfect, but I'll do the best I can. Hi there, I'm new to stream. Welcome, Ian. Hi. Welcome, welcome. If you just joined us, we're yapping today, getting caught up with my crew. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome aboard. Welcome, welcome. Wow. We were mostly just talking about how my journey here to being a content creator has been a little silly in hindsight. But I feel like it's a story in itself, you know? Like, if I am to put it in words, there's just been weird hurdles, but like, I don't know, it's formed a strong foundation, if that makes sense. Oh no, it's so hot where you are, it's caused car alarms. Oh no, dude. How? Oh no, I'm torn because my attention's like crazy. I took my meds today, but I'm like all over the place still. What is the temperature right now for me? Let me look. Oh, it's a lot cooler than it's been. Thankfully. It's only, you know, 101. Oh, it's a little cooler than it used to be. Which is a stupid thing to be able to say. Oh, crew, it's been like... So in the past, like on the 4th of July, it was 119 Fahrenheit. 119. What the fuck? I'm not even exaggerating. That's what it was recorded at. I can't show you a thing because it's doxing, but it's like you know, it's crazy how hot it can get in Neverland, man. Ugh. It's not even like it's not even that it's the hottest it's ever been, but it's like the problem is on top of that, it's like a dry heat. So there's like no reprieve. I don't know. It's like, I guess since it's a dry heat, there's not like condensation sticking to your skin or anything. That would make it, I guess that would actually be worse. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to find like positives for my situation, I guess. I'm a person that sort of sticks to the positive mindset, but god damn. Oh boy. It's gonna be 111 on Wednesday. Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's all the way. It says that it'll be a high of like 106. Yep. Yep. Why? Back to it, really. I'm not a fan. I feel like I've talked about this where summer is not great. There's also the fact that like this is more generalized because people know like time zone, but around here instead of often instead of having it called summer, a lot of people just call it, and I'm not joking, or people call it fire season. That's what people around here call it. Fire season. Call it hell. Fire season. That's not even a joke. Like, there's signs around here that say, hey, reminder, there's a percent chance that a fire is going to happen. High risk today, you know, don't go outside, because if you stay outside, your brain will probably you'll start melting, you know. God damn. It's because it is. No, I agree. It is fire season. That's not a joke. It has fire in California, is well known for its wildfires. Yeah. Fire season. Yippee. So fun. I love it. Hi, welcome in. Hi. Happy hump day. It is actually a good day. Like I've said, I've just been a little scattered, but I've been making the most of it. There's a lot of things on my plate right now, but there's also a lot of good. It's just an in-between. I've heard this like I heard a really interesting quote that I've talked about in the past, and it's something that I don't I don't think I've heard too many people like really take to heart, but it's that like sometimes you are going to feel that discomfort, and it's not a bad thing because your new life is in progress, and in order for your new life to happen, it's going to be at sacrifice of your old life. And that's a really interesting thought process I've been trying to keep in mind. There are these uncomfortable in-between periods, but it's not that it's a bad thing. Being uncomfortable, being outside of your comfort zone is where you are able to grow. And I'm keeping it in mind because there are a lot of things that I have. There's a lot of things that I need to work on, and a lot of things that are an uncomfortable in between, but I'm not dying, I'm not stopping or doing all sorts of things, but it's that, you know, I'm still keeping strong. And so keeping my mind set on the future is kind of nice. But without sacrificing being here in the present. You know what I mean? It's a hard balance, but I'm trying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shiny Magikarp. Let's go. But I don't know. I'd like to be I like to be here for the crew for sure. And the fact that the crew wants to be here for me is like a fun balance between the whole like back and forth. A shiny Wooper. Oh my god, 2 shinies in a row? Crazy. So I don't know. I love my crew, and things are just getting even better all the time. Like being here for you every step of the way. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening, and I don't think I should get into it just because there's a lot. But I just want you to know that not all bad, but it's a lot to deal with. And it's forcing it's forcing myself to do this thing is forcing me to do more than I would have initially wanted to have to do, but I'm rolling with the punches. But I know, you know, a lot of the crew, if not all of the crew, has my back now. And that's a very big comfort to me. Yeah. Like I said, I'd like to be able to provide you guys for, like, you know, the good vibes. Keep rolling. I do. You ain't seeing the last of me anytime soon. At all. But also, man, if you guys haven't, a really good way to like support without using any of your own funding, okay? Because I know that's a big thing going on. I trust the crew are taking care of themselves, but in order to, you know, help myself, I help having the crew be directed a little bit, is that I've been trying to at least post once a week on the shorts on my YouTube, because of the fact that YouTube is a platform that absolutely can help our longevity. And I was also talking about it earlier, but I do have plans for videos meant like a pre-recorded set on how this works. I want to do videos that aren't just clips from stream, and it will be more the full-fledged long-form videos. If you're interested, absolutely keep your eye out. And then I have been working on the the ASMR, and dude, I have an art piece that I'm like actually really happy about so far, even if it's like in the early stages. And I'm like, this will be a really good video for our starting on the ASMR. And also on YouTube, there's the Vods. So now there's a concise place for where all these streams end up. And not going to be taken out because Twitch doesn't like to hold the VODs, you know? We have now an archive. Something that I tried to get all the streams that I could for these last couple months, as much as Twitch would let me. And now every time I stream, I'll make sure it's sent to that. And it's not edited, it's just the raw VOD, but something that I think is, it can definitely, you know, if you've missed a moment and you wanted to go back, absolutely go check those out. The archive. True, it is the archive. You got a good point. Oh man, I'm just like, passion is one of my biggest points. Like, I love being passionate about all the things that I'm doing. And the fact that I talked about this today on Twitter, if you guys have not seen, is that, like, you know, there's been a lot of talk about VTuber rigging stuff. And it's not that it's that me chiming in for drama or anything, but it's that I was talking about how this model is rigged by my own hands, and my art is my own art too. And I don't know, whenever I talk about that, people come in droves of, hey, this is really cool. And it really means a lot to me, actually. Knowing that people enjoy my passion as much as they do. Yeah, I have illustrated and rigged my own jam. So it's nice to know how much people enjoy it. I don't know, it's something that it means a lot. And passion is a big part of it. It was a question though, is like, I put in the part of it is, I wasn't able to get somebody to help with it, because way back in 2020, was an environment where not a lot of people on that knew about VTubers were working with guys, and that's a little weird. But hopefully nowadays it is a it was like an intentional thing, and it sucked. But nowadays it's a lot better of an environment, and I'm glad that if I wanted to now, would probably be able to find some really passionate people to help me work on a project like that. For those that also want to get into it, you know, it's a lot more ease of access. I think that, like, that's why I also enjoy. Didn't you say no one did male models at that time? Well, it's not that it's that they did not is the thing. It's that the people that did male models were either swamped or ghosted me or had the reply of like, well, it wasn't that they immediately replied. It was just like, ugh. I don't want to get into it too much, but it was the fact that I didn't have clout. And it's like understandable, but also I got money to pay those people, but I don't know. I did at the time. It's okay though. And it's like those that yeah, it's a different environment than it is now. So don't worry. I know that it wouldn't be the same issue nowadays. Clearly you'd have to find the artists that are better suited for a guy's style. But, you know, by this point there's a lot more opportunity, like a lot more option for me at least. Yeah. It's weird because it's like, I don't know. I guess I get it, but it's also like, maybe that's just me coping. It's like some people are just not guy artists, but I did approach a lot of people, and even then it's like, I don't get why there's such a pushback. I don't know. Anyway, it's not the case anymore. And people like Shoto and a lot of the guys from places like Niji Sanji and Hollow Stars have shown that, you know, and other nice like indies, like we got Papa, we've got Shia, we've got Lord Athelston, and like others that are all sorts of like really cool guy VTubers that are indie. And I'm like, you know, it's like really cool. People aren't as biased nowadays. Yeah. And it makes me hopeful for what is going to go on in the future. Yeah. Because I kind of just want everybody to be able, like Heavenly also, sorry, dang, I missed my homie Heavenly, my bad dude. He has been a sweetheart in this time also, even if he doesn't say he would be. It's like I talked to him a bit about stuff and he's like, oh yeah, no worries man, hope you're doing okay too. I was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just torn through a lot of things, really. Ads. All right, ads are playing at the top of the hour. Thank you. So we roll ads because I don't like pre-roll. Thank you guys for understanding. Dang, that's what I forgot. I was gonna work on making a little banner so to say that like basically stream is paused because ads are happening, but this, you know, it's fine. We get a drink and then, you know, we'll be hanging. I like yapping. And once everybody's back from ads, I'll get into another thing I remembered. It's nothing crazy.
Semicolon W.
Thank you, Reina, for the heckin' 4 months. Part of the stream, part of the crew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The only ones who would see it are the ones who subbed, unless it's the type of ad that does a mini screen. That's true. I think sometimes there is a more often that they'll do the mini ad, like the mini screen in the corner. Some, I don't know. I reload to get rid of the ads, but the lubbers, oh, lubbers. I love the crew. The subbed crew also help more than you ever made know. Okay? Thank you. Legitimately, like, I can see now. Hi. I was saying, I appreciate you. I read your message. Lubbers to the crew that are able to subscribe. It helps a tremendous amount more than you may ever know. Only in in regards to the fact that, you know, it helps make sure that I'm able to keep this show going. And I just wish I could do more to give back to. That's all. But dude, there's like, I don't know, so many fun ways that I've been planning out things that, you know, that might actually be able to happen at some point, you know, giving back more. So who knows? Yeah. Welcome back from ads, crew. Welcome back. Mwah. Just being silly. Hope you're doing good though. Keith, it is. I don't know. I think that sometimes it's just fun. Little Keith like that. We do fun things. I like for free. I don't know. I'm in a mood where it's like I'm a bit sappy, and in a way that I'm not. I'm a little all over the place on the on my mental space, but knowing that the crew still got my back is something that makes me feel like, you know, in the little ways I gotta show. I just, you guys mean so much to me. I'm bad at words sometimes, but it's that my world has been turned a little upside down in this moment, and so I'm still coping. It's part of why there was no schedule this week, because I, you know, have a lot of things going on, but I'm not going to go into too much detail other than it's something that's affected me and a lot of others. And it's a little rough, but I'm working on it. Yeah. For myself, at least. Yeah. But anything that the crew is able to, you know, be here for is very, very appreciated. That's all. I'm not going to go into details. Just know that I'm okay. It's just a little rocky right now. And I'm putting my frustration towards creativity, and not in a way that I'm like rage art going on or whatever or whatnot. I'm just like trying to be constructive with the energy I have. Boy, you know what I mean? Well, without going into details, it's like, yeah, that's what I've been going on. Guns at the ready. I hear you. I hear you. I'm not in the clear just yet, but just a lot to work on right now. But it's stuff that I can still technically do during stream, which is not a bad thing. Some things at least, not all the thing. Like, it's nice just to know that the crew are here. That's all. Yeah. That's all. It's a thing that I can't go into just because it's like it affects more than me. And if it was something that was just affecting me, then I would. But I know it's whatever. It's a bigger scope than I'm able to just say, hey, look over there. We're gonna throw something into the volcano, and guess what? It's something I've been dealing with. It's like, God, no, I can't do that. So, you know. Oh boy. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Let me see though. Other things that I've been thinking about. Actually, I've been watching a lot of tabletop game, like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, like content on YouTube. And gosh, it's been like really almost I want to play some tabletop, man, but I don't know if there's any real way for me to do that. I'm like a little, you know, it's all over the place right now. And if I feel like I could try, but gosh, that's a little hard. Knowing that, you know, it's not going to be one-to-one on how this is. Like, I want to be able to play D&D, man, but it's hard, especially for scheduling, you know. me being a content creator, being friends with content creators, knowing that if I want to schedule something, we'll probably have to make content out of it or something. Or like, I don't know, because I feel like that's not the worst case scenario, but it's that, you know, I don't think I'm equipped to do such. You know, I'd have to be like the guy that runs it. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Well, I mean, maybe I would if it was like private, but making content out of it, I don't know. That's a harder one. Maybe at some point. Because I've been watching that. Apparently, there's some interesting news on D&D stuff. Not comfy streaming it, it's fine. It's not that I'm not comfy. It would be something that it would be a lot of, it would require a lot of pre-planning. And that would definitely take a lot of work. But it's nothing that I wouldn't be opposed to. It's just something that, like I said, it's the planning part is like the hardest in this moment. Like, I would love to. I think it would be a lot of fun, especially if we did make actual content out of it and like YouTube, etc. Blah 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 blah. All of this, but it's like, you know, that's a harder thing to do. I feel like most a one shot, like a one-time session, would be like the best way to go about it. At least for now, if I did anything. But even then, it would be a little up in the air. I love tabletop games, though. Like, it's not solely Dungeons and Dragons, but like Dungeons and Dragons is the one that most people know of, you know, because it's got the movie, it's got the, like, the brand most people even call tabletop gaming D&D. And it's like, that's how ingrained it is. Heck, when I was in my younger years, like even high school, playing tabletop games, I was not playing D&D, and I was playing another system, but what we called it was still D&D. So it's like, yeah, it's really ingrained into the zeitgeist. Yeah. Played Pathfinder before, it's pretty similar. Yeah, no, I'm actually like, I would love to play Pathfinder. There's the newer system of Pathfinder, and that one looks really fun. I've like crafted my own sort of character as an idea, but it's like, I've not at all been able to like play. So hopefully at some point I could. I didn't even realize that that's silly. Gotta share your OCs. I know I can. I'm just like right now. The problem is getting naked for free. Sorry, I was doing something in the back that pressed that same series of buttons too fast. Sorry. Played D&D, also played tabletop. That helps you get more roleplay, called Everyone is John. I've heard about that one. I've never seen it played though. Yeah. Everyone is John is something I've heard the name of, but I've not seen it played. I love tabletop systems that are more roleplay focused. That's some of the like, that stuff is really fun because it's like you're able to not worry about the hardcore mechanics about things and like really just play a fun character. And that I think would be really really easy for a lot of people to get into, instead of just like, hey, you know, we're crafting a character and it takes a lot of work to make sure that character works in the idea and the way that I want this character to work, instead of like, oh, I'm this guy, this is how I play. It's like, oh yeah, it's simple. It's like, oh yeah, we got it. It's like such a wild difference when it comes to that kind of stuff. If the roleplay is supported by the system, that's absolutely great. Yeah. Post the rules on Discord if you want to check it out. Yeah, we actually do have a section in our Discord about tabletop, so that would be perfect for that. Legitimately though, it's like, you guys I am so passionate about like tabletop. I'm very much like, I would love to do it myself. Oh, maybe I do just try my hand at it. I could even, I mean, I'll at least make videos about it where it's like, I'm gonna talk about how I love tabletop at like some point on my YouTube for sure. Absolutely, that's a huge topic of like big passion for me. And then like a part of the reason why talk about your computer science, since I would be, oh, that's true, I could talk about my computer science. I'm like I did it only so that I could have a degree. It's not really something I'm passionate about. I'm like, I did it so that it'd be easier for jobs to say I have a degree in something. I don't know. It's like a really generalized associate's degree. It's not even a bachelor's. It's like barely something, man. Like, I don't know. But nowadays, it's not even relevant. Like, the most I remember is classes about web design, and then like like talking with people about how when working in the field you're probably going to have a lot of pushback because the client is always right kind of mindset. And I'm like, gross, hate that. Well, it's like in the way that like, hey man, I know how this works, but it's like I don't know, man. There was a lot of talk about that, really. There was. It's more just that like I get it, but it's also this shit sucks. It was like really deterring from like a perspective like maybe I will get a job in this field to like maybe I just hate this. Oh man. It's like, okay, there is a real ass second part of the customer is always right. That phrase is incomplete if you didn't know that. Did you know the real phrase that the whole like thing is supposed to be is the customer is always right in regards to preference? That's the whole phrase. That's so different. But nobody talks about that. These motherfuckers using it to like be assholes to people. And it's just wrong. You are just incorrect, Karen. This is not where you are always right. This is your right when it comes to your preference. But I am right in regards to literally everything else. Stupid. Dummy. Oh my god. Oh man. Raw, pure facts. True and real. We are certainly a force of a workforce that has absolutely have had these experiences, man. I'm just like, oh, I hate that this is consistent. It's just how it's been this whole time. The whole time I've ever worked as a customer service person, a salesperson, no matter what. Hmm. Speak your truth, King. I will. I will. I am so fed up by that point. This is part of why I'm like, I mean, not that I don't think I would if push comes to shove, right? But I don't want to ever work customer service again. And I think most people understand why. Like, hey man, push comes to shove, I'll support myself to make sure I'm not living in a in an alleyway in a box. But, you know, yeah. Understandable, have day. But, you know, if I can help it, I will do all in my power to not have that be the result. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's you got to do stuff for money, but yeah. I think that that's like the side of you that's why I do, you know, sponsorships or ad deal or sponsorship deals or like, you know, push for people to follow other channels like my YouTube so that in turn can be supported through ads, etc., etc. You know, sooner sell feet pics online and go back to customer service. I think I have terrible feet and they would not sell well. It's unfortunate. I don't think I'd have a great market. I'm gonna be real. And I'm saddened by that. I don't have that as a backup. I mean, I could sell like pics of my muscles, but like feet pics are probably, unfortunately, not gonna be the moneymaker. Our hand picks a thing now. Even I've got gnarly hands, man. Like I've got one. Like, let me look at my hands just to see scars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scars on my hands. And then a broken bone. And trust me, they're not great looking, man. People like, you know, they'll say that I'm good looking, but I'm like, I'm here having my hands in my pocket. Is like, please don't look at my wretched witch hands that look like they've gone through a wood chipper at some point. And people who like scars, there are people too. I hear you. I have a broken knuckle and I have like gaunt hands that like I have gaunt hands that you can very clearly see my veins. And I'm like, I don't I've got a wicked scar on my thumb. I have one on each thumb. Some people like a veiny hand. I guess so. I'm just looking. Sorry, the model's freaking out sometimes because I'm looking down at my hand at an angle. I'm like turning my head. Veiny hands, veiny heart. Yeah. Also, like, yeah, me. Oh man, I have a boxer's fracture. Dude, if you don't know what that is, like one of my knuckles is broken in the way that like it's a little indented. Like there's so many weird fucked up things about my hands. Also, my nails are garbage. I definitely think that's fixable, but you know, I'm not like I miss being able to paint my nails. I wish I had like easy like easy apply nail polish, honest to God though. Hmm. Like it's funny because it's like I've talked about my boxer's fracture on my hand, and it's like there's a whole story about it. But it's like in regards to like the visual, it's like I can put my hands out and it's like you can count my knuckles and it adds up to 7. It's like that's not the normal number. Hold on. Hold a moment. When you're looking at my closed fists, it's like that's a normal left hand, and then on the right, it's like oh oh no, bonus knuckle. No, it's subtracted. You got one missing. It's indented. Oh no. Can't give knuckle sandwich. Well, it's like it would just be a little less impactful is all. I'm ace, I can't do math. Hey man, it's okay. I don't feel like a lot of people are straight here. Unless I guess, I mean, there are those that would be like ladies that would like my voice that solely are here in that way. I don't know how often that's the case though. Hmm. Gay. No, hold on. There you go. Yeah. It's gays, like lays. Hmm. There you go. Much better. Now you got it. But lean both ways. I mean, I've talked about the fact that I'm pan. I don't really give a shit about gender in that way. It's like people have the way, in all ways, could be hot. You just gotta work what you got. Mm. Thought there was one that was balls, like balls. I don't know actually. Maybe not. Well, not in our list yet. I could try to look. Hmm. Oh man. Okay, I found one. It's pretty good. Hold on. I don't know if there's any others, because that's gonna be like probably the best one out of it. That's pretty good actually though. Let's see. Never saw that one. It's pretty good. Hmm. Men. Ah, men. Anyway, I hope this isn't like too bad for flashing lights. We'll see. This is the only one I could find. Gay! And here too, and people are just nice. It's true. I think people in general are nice. It's not that bad, hopefully. You know, why is everyone so hot? I think that it's like really interesting seeing that more and more people have that same opinion of like, talk. People are just hot in general. Like, doesn't matter the gender, just goddamn. Oh wait, hold on. Do we want the rainbow? Or do you want, there's like a version of it as the there's the gay in all caps as the as the Smash Brothers font. The flash is a bit much. I was kind of thinking that. The Smash Bros, yeah. I'll I'll get that out in blue freaky font. It's like how the Smash Brothers announcer would say game, but gay. There you go. I don't know if it'll be like conflicting. Is that the Powerpuff Girls font? It is. That's amazing. Gay! Like game. There you go. And we need that as a sound alert. I could put that in the sound bites. Yeah, that's better. It won't hurt folks. Yeah, I prefer to be able to, you know, be encompassing. The flashing lights were a little more than I wanted them to be. If it was like the just static, you know, rainbow, it also would have worked, but yeah. I gotta find that. It's probably on the sound alert things, like down below stream, but like not on mine yet, you know? I'd have to find it. Damn. Sheesh. Sexy sax. Yeah, I wasn't. Play it again. I wasn't ready. You want it? You want it to happen again? Well, you're gonna have to pay the price. Is there something you want to show us, Captain? I mean, I could show you something, but I don't know. I don't know if you're ready for it. I don't know. Boobs? No. Well, this is unrelated. That sound is me with the official fictional husband that I'm married to. True and real. Me when I'm looking at Zenless Zone Zero's cast and I want Grace. Can you zoom in on the map? Show the whole titty? I don't know if I can do that. I don't think that's allowed. Hello, hi, welcome in. Hi. Oh man, your name reminds me that I still need to catch up on some Jujutsu Kaisen, man. Oh, I need to. Because I don't know the context behind that line, but I've seen it all over the internet. But I'm such a big shonen fan, man. Like, I love One Piece and all sorts of other shonen manga, shonen anime. I'm like, I need to see, because I heard it pops off. Speaking of map, get your official Hooty Who merch. You too can just be just like the captain. True, the merch is really cool. It is actually not even like it is fully the same actual pattern on my chest than on the shirt. On episode 126. I think that if you enjoy the early parts of One Piece, you'll really enjoy the later bits. But it does depend on how you feel about like anime. It's I know it's not for everybody. I get compliments on it. Oh, that's actually really cool. I love that. I feel like I'm a little nervous to I'm a little nervous to like how do I say this? I'm a little nervous to wear my own merch outside. I know I'm not going to get like recognized, but I'm definitely not bringing it to cons. I just realized the noise. Hey, chill. Love anime. I'm a huge fan. I gotta spend more time like watching more of the like recent shows though. Like Farron is one that I've heard so many good good things about that I haven't had a chance to. You want to see up close of the map? Yeah? You sillies. The map over this away? Is that what you're looking at? Yes. They do have a point. The map cam. Advance. Very important to get our bearings. Yeah, that is on the shirt. This map down here. You've got it. Don't ask where it starts. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Don't worry about it. Okay. Unrelated noise. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Oh, wrong button. Not showing my shoulders for free. Oop. No, wait, go back. What? You want to see the comfy outfit where I'm like in my pajamas? I swear. I like this one. I don't always show it off either. Side booba. You do get to see like my pecs a bit more in this, huh? In the ways that you normally don't. That's crazy. Bop it. What you bop? What are you implying? Unfortunately, dude, it's like the next thing I thought of though is like, give him the old dick twist. No, I hate it here. You said it, not me. I'm sorry. That is the unfortunate next thing that I was. Oh fuck. What teachers would think. What would happen if somebody showed their shoulders? True. Holy. You're going to the principal's office. You are showing your shoulders too much. But I'm applying. I'm within the code. There's like you can put 2 fingers on the strap. Come on, fuck. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. I'm gonna. Nah. You did this to yourself. You ruined it for us. You can see your collarbone. I to the principal. I'll get you. Oh man. I'm joking. I don't actually mind being it's weird. I don't really mind being objectified. I kind of think it's fun. That's a weird thing to think, like talk about outside, like out loud, but it's true. Like I don't really mind. It's kind of funny because it's like I don't know. When I catch you, Ricky. I don't know, man. I kind of like, yeah, within reason. Yeah. I'm like, the thought is, I mean, how do I, damn. I got excited, I guess. This goofball. Object and object. Not the. They got really excited. I don't know, man. I was gonna say though, with the fact that I plan to do like ASMR, like RP roleplay ASMR, sometimes it's just like fun to like get a rise out of people though, right? So I mean, I don't know, it's kind of funny. That's why I'm like, I don't mind really. It's fun. It's just like silly. Because it's like, I'm just having a good time. If anything, it just means that you appreciate my work, right? It's nice being sought after. Don't tell us how much you want you rumple Stiltskins. Holy, what a phrase. I was not expecting that. That's wild. I like that though. How much it rumples your Stiltskin. Holy. Damn. Thank you for reading my message, Mr. Streamer. Silly unhinged crew. It's true though. I mean, like, yeah, within reason, but you guys are great. Love seeing it. Don't quote it. I don't think I have. Oh, we have a thing in our Discord. So, I mean, there's that. But not in chat. I don't want to be remembered like this. No. Yeah, you just gotta say even worse and wilder things then. Just to balance it out. Just so it gets drowned out. You're hot, neat, precise, to the point. Yeah, no details is fine. Yeah. Saying streamer's hot is fine. Or, you know, cute or blah, blah, blah. I mean, hell, I don't know, man. Like, I've been trying to work a deal with a specific man that makes figures for people, and I mean, maybe at some point we'll have like some sort of figure that's pretty cool. So I don't know. There's opportunity at some point. Hooty figure. Removable Hooty top. Maybe. Mm-hmm. Hooty gets a saucy figure. You bet your doubloons I'm going bankrupt. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying no. I'm just saying I don't know what it'll be until it happens, man. BRB going into debt. Yeah, but I like, that's not even a joke. I've been talking with some people about things. Who knows how the future's holding, and it's really cool. Let's just say that at the very, very least. Mm-hmm. Hopefully sooner than later things will be yeah. Yeah. There's a hurdle on relevant ways that I was talking about earlier, but still's got good things despite it all. So there's a chance, there's a very real chance. Mm-hmm. I think it would be starting off small though, so probably not initially anything like a figure, but who knows? You know, can get into that at some point. Just gotta work out the finer details. Take an acrylic stand. Oh, that's definitely within the realm. Or real. That's a definite thing. I think they specialized that in that. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. Need a life-size card, like one of those cardboard cutouts. Oh, that would be cool. I don't think I have a lot of art besides my like full-blown like model that is a life-size thing though, unfortunately. That would be cool. That's actually been something that's also been in talks, because it's like going to conventions, being like, hey, you know, cardboard cutout. I was like, yeah. I was like, that'd be cool. How tall? Well, at the top of my head is 6'3", so if I have my hat, it'd be like a tiny bit taller. Yeah. So there's, like I said, really cool things still in the future, despite it all. Dude, also, have you seen I think last time I saw, like, I think Giga had one that was like a 6'9" tall, like cardboard cutout, just because it was the funny number or something like that. Oh man, it was so silly. No, it was that it wasn't the specifics, it was like she was 7 feet tall, because I think Heavenly said the like 6'9", and then she was like, make me 1 inch taller than the second tallest person, like the 1 inch taller than the person that's the tallest. That's the size I'd want. It was like, oh my god, that's so funny and petty. Tallest she'll ever be. It's so crazy how small some VTubers are. I've met a lot of them at AX, or a lot of VTubers at AX, and oh boy, there is a good number that are very short, but honestly, I mean, there's a lot of interesting like people come from all over, dude. But it's like, I think because I've seen people like Bow in person and Cinder, Tricky. Like I went shopping with Tricky and that was a lot of fun. She's a sweetheart. Um we were looking for Starion merch whilst we were at Anime Expo. And that was so funny. Because we were like spotting the merch from a distance and like, oh, there he is. It was so good. There's no middle point with y'all VTubers. It's all, it's just coming small and large. I think the average sized VTuber that I know of is maybe Eggs. Like, I think she's like 5'8", but maybe that's a little tall for a lady. I don't know. And then like, I know Madara, when I met her, she was a little taller than the average lady, but I'm not sure. That's tall for a lady, yeah. Love tall ladies. I feel like it's really interesting because it's like, I don't know, even that is like really just because I've always been tall. It's like, unless you're taller than me, it's not easy for me to say that you're tall. You know who is tall? Ricky. Like Madara and and Melody's friend. I got to meet him and he was like, he is like legitimately 6'9", and it's crazy. I think he is, at least. Either that or he was like 6'6". It felt a little bit more exaggerated for sure. Exactly. No, it's crazy. 5'4" is normal height for women. Interesting. Huh. I'm small. It's okay. I like people of all shapes and sizes, okay? So I'm like, if anything, the captain still thinks it's not a bad thing, okay? Keep that in mind. If you want to appeal to the captain, you're probably in the right. You're already there. Don't worry. Like being tall to show dominance. Damn. You gotta have the booba though. Oh my god. Menace. Menaces the lot of you. From where I'm from, the average height is 5'2". Oh. Interesting. I mean, I don't know how tall my mom is, but she's definitely like, I think she's like maybe 5'3". I'm not sure. And then my dad is 6 foot, and then I'm just taller than both by a little bit for my dad, and then my mom, I'm like nearly a solid foot taller. And then I think that my grandpa is where all the height came from, though. Are you taller than your brother? I am, for sure, for sure. My little bro is, I think my little brother is maybe 5'11", maybe 6. No, it's like around there. I don't know for sure. But I know I'm taller than him by a little bit. By enough that it's like noticeable, yeah. I think it's so cute when short moms have tall sons. I think it's like pretty interestingly consistent though. What's your favorite songs? Ooh. Recently I've been let me see. What's like the last songs I've been putting on my like playlist? I could even show you guys if you want. I I added some song, well, a song at least from Final Fantasy 14, which is kind of silly in hindsight, but it's like it's kind of fun. Drop the playlist. I'm definitely a rock and roll kind of guy. Dude, this is a song that plays, I think, during a boss fight, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Pop the fuck off, dude. Yeah. Usually make OC fandom playlists like I've done in the future. Oh, future Leon from oh, I see. That's interesting. I think that a lot of my aesthetics range towards either rock and roll or like, if you're familiar with the Gorillaz kind of aesthetic, like rap, but like still not grungy, but like in that way where it's like, yeah. Yeah, if you're in our Discord, we have a section meant for music because here in stream we don't allow links. But yeah. You remember my Gorillaz cover? I want to do more music though, for sure. Let's see. That's definitely one of the recent ones. But I added this one because it's kind of silly, but still really good. Never heard of the Gorillaz before. Never listened to heard of the Gorillaz, but never listened to their music. They are a very formative band for me. I love the Gorillaz. I would probably like wholeheartedly do a full-fledged cover of like some of like a cover album of just their songs. That's how much I enjoy their jams. So little things like that is good. I also have like video game music like this. It's just it's Dr. Robotnik's theme. It's just like remade. Sometimes I like to feel like a villain. Yo! Ahoy! Welcome in, Raiders!
Light Silver Star rated my stream with 14 viewers.
Light, how's your stream? Welcome in. Oh my goodness, it's been a hot second since I've seen you. Oh! If you just joined in and you got ads, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh shit. No! At the exact worst time. Oh, fuck. Rip in peace. Holy. Stream's nice, worked really big commission. Oh no. Sorry. Oh fuck. That's such bad timing. I dislike that. Damn. Hang in there, y'all. Oh no. Also, there's this band, Redbox, that I know the drummer, personally. So he's cool. And I really enjoyed the drummer and the singer. They also make content by streaming. It's really cool, and I love them tremendously. Would have paused it, but the internet decided to spaz in that moment. Ah, I see. No worries. Like I said, we're just pausing whilst we are waiting for the crew to return from ads. It happens, though. What a wild time. But like I said, this guy, the singer and the drummer are people. Well, the drummer I've talked to on call. He's like really cool. He does a lot of content on Twitch involving like looking through really wild media, and I really enjoy him. If you are not familiar, his name is Jabroni Mike, and he's absolutely a silly motherfucker, but like he's got a good head on his shoulders, and honestly, the music is just another plus. Welcome back from ads. I'm so sorry that it happened immediately as you raided in, everybody. Welcome. I do apologize for the fact that that just happened in that same moment. We run ads at the top of the hour, so there's no pre-roll. And I didn't catch them right as they happened. So I'm sorry. Welcome in. This is such a garbage introduction for this, but welcome in. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I don't know. Thank you for understanding. But also, I hope you had fun on your stream. I appreciate you coming on by. Light, I was saying that haven't seen your name in a hot second, but I appreciate you coming on by, dude. If you don't know who Light is, they are an artist that are really, really cool. And I used to lurk a lot more often than I do nowadays in their streams. Looking dope as ever. Hey, thank you. I try. You know what's wild about this model? The art is from 2020. This model's art is 4 years old. But the rigging has been updated 2 years ago. So it's like crazy to think about that. There was some things that I updated on the 2.0, but like barely. Model art is a COVID baby. Oh yeah. And we were just listening to some jams I was putting on my my Spotify recently, including the Treasure Planet song. Oh, this shit goes so hard. But like the the time is probably around where I feel like I might need an update, but dog is so much to work on a model. So maybe at some point I'll look into it when I have the excess. Treasure Planet mentioned. Dude, I love Treasure Planet. Another formative movie from my youth. baby Hooty watching like Treasure Planet being like monsters and pirates and oh wow. And then like later on Pirates of the Caribbean are like yeah, and then One Piece. So it's like, come on, man. You gotta give me some slack. There's reason behind my like pirate hyperfixation. Treasure Planet is such an underrated movie. Honestly, though, it's crazy. I love those movies. Also, like, I wonder why you became a pirate. Who knows? This is like such like real early 2000s energy. I love it though. Baby Hooty being like, this is what dreams feel like as the music plays. I love this. Dude, I think they had like a Game Boy game of Treasure Planet that I tried playing, but it was so bad and convoluted. It was just one of those where like a bare bones like movie game tie-in. Stop, there was? Yeah, no, it was not good. But I played it because I know it was real because I played it. Wish I had that. I liked it even despite everything. I don't even remember. Like, it got to the point where I got to, in the story of the game, got to, I was on the ship. But that was about it. Because there was, like, some weird mechanics. I don't know. It's so silly. But yeah, we were talking about music though, is that these songs are like super like what I listen to every now and then. But I've been also, I don't know, I've been kind of just also listening to like game music in general. But you know, these are the ones that are not specifically video game soundtracks, you know what I mean? Like I was I definitely added this one because of a TikTok, and I'm like, what is this song actually? Let me find it. Like, also, yeah, TikTok for sure has like colored my opinion on music. Like where certain songs in my consistent listens to come from. Always reminiscing about the 2000s. I try not to, but there are some things that I'm like, damn, that's the good stuff. There was some crazy good stuffs. Not all the time. Like clearly there's like weird things, but because it's like I talk about this every now and then. Like, I had terrible internet growing up. Like, the first time I had access to normal internet, and I'm referring to like I had access to internet starting at the age of like 12, but I'm not like a millennial, if that makes sense. The reason why is I I grew up in a small town that just didn't have access to the internet. Like, it was just in a place that was so rural that it wasn't worth it for the town to have internet. It's insane. So once it started to grow a little more when I was growing up, like, it finally fucking had internet. But the caveat was, it was dial-up to start with. And God, being somebody that's in Gen Z that experiences dial-up as like, I sound like I would be from a different generation, but I'm not. It sucks, dude. What the fuck? Oh man. It's crazy. So I'm like, oh, I've experienced dial-up. My first console was an N64, and I'm not over the age of 30. I was like, what? What? Huh? What do you mean? Oh man. Never forget to stay off the internet. Stay off the phone to use the internet. Oh man. That's a rare sight. Exactly. No, it's like, what the fuck is going on, man? Waiting for the phone, yeah. Or it's like, oh, you need to get off the internet. I'm waiting for a call. I'm like, oh man. What the fuck? Don't miss those days at all. Even when I visit family, they have Wi-Fi by this point, but God knows it's awful. I'm over 30 and my first console, not including handheld, was a PS2. Yeah. It's interesting to say the least. I've had very unusual experiences when it comes to that. But it's like being in a rural place growing up and like not having a lot of excess funds family wise. You're like, you know, you gotta balance that. It's like, okay, understandable. Usually borrowed your cousins, yeah. I personally, like, I don't really mind it, but it's like a little unfortunate. A lot of my games were like the handhelds because it's like that was the cheaper. And so it's like, yeah, we'll do that because it's easier for us money wise. It's like, yay. And it's like, okay, well, you know. Yeah. Nowadays, I'm like, oh, emulation. Oh, thank God that exists. So much better. Oh, it's a godsend to modern audiences, please. Holy. Because imagining how scratch discs and like bad cartridges are, oh, just having the files on your computer with never an issue. Beautiful, wonderful. Love that. Let's see, what's another good one? Ooh, this one is a this one is on my personal playlist because it's like another song that makes me feel like a villain, and I love that. Oof. I have a bricky Game Boy that my grandma picked up, and Sweet Swap Meet had the name had a name of a previous owner on. Oh man, I I had to buy used for sure as well whenever I wanted an upgrade. Nah, it's just it's just Bowser's Castle remixed, and it's so well made. I don't know why. It's just so good. I can play my Clint Eastwood cover next though, if you guys actually wanted. I do plan to do music more, but it's like it's just been there's a lot going on, so we'll start with the basics. You know, music's not something I can easily do in this moment, but yeah. Golden colored pencils at the moment, can't type. It's all good, no worries, dude. But legitimately though, like I'm just glad to be able to be here, man. Off lurking, gotta make dinner. Enjoy your food. Absolutely. Nice popping in again. I appreciate that. Again, thank you for sharing your crew with ours. Hope you had a good time. And also, if you're just lurking here, do just appreciate you hanging out whenever you can. Appreciate that tremendously. Thank you. Yeah, Pet the Lurker is very good. Okay. Let me see if I can show it on stream. Let me show you. Okay. We got, there we go. And then we're gonna have it do this. There, Sorry, I'm just making sure it's not overly done. And wow. Okay, there we go. That way we can have the screen be here and, you know, still see everything going on. Okay. You guys ready for the Clint Eastwood cover that I did a while back by this point, but it's still bad. It's still good. Alrighty. So, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. Where's the sound? Hold on. No sound. Yeah, no, I couldn't hear it either. Oh, I muted the page. Hold a moment. That's my bad. That makes more sense. Duh. Okay. Now, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait. Are you still not able to hear it? Hold on. What's going on? Still no sound. What the hell? Okay. Let me fix it. No, oh, it's... Yeah, no. It's my fault. My bad. Okay. One more time. One more again. There we go.
I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless.
You know what? Let's just full screen this.
The future, it's coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future, it's coming on.
I'm certainly a lot better singing by this point. Holy, I'm sorry, crew.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing, 'cause I'm
No age, not finally there. Now you shouldn't be scared. I'm under his pairs and I'm under each snare. It's tangible that you didn't think so. I commend you to panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and cruise all your different crews. I love that. I still know all the parts. Flow too crazy, lifeless to those definition for the life is priceless to you. Oh my god, it's just so fast, dude. Useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling bad. I'm in sunshine. In a bag, I'm useless, but not for long. The future is coming on. Hearts were fun, yeah. Shine like a nature rhythm. You have it or you don't. That's a fallacy. I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every cloud tree, every cloud at sea. Yeah, that's like parts that I forget sometimes. Yep. Rhymes, so motherfuckers remember that our law is I got y'all this so you can survive when law is lawless. And I said that you thought was dead.
Feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future, it's coming on. I ain't happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. The future,
Yeah.
it's coming on. 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 The future, it's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. The future, it's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. The future, it's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
It's really cool. Yeah. And here's the credits for sure. We got the gorillas, we got mixing, and God, this font is not great by this point. But Gaia did the you know, the editing for the visuals and the, you know, matching for that. That's the probably some of the hardest part of this. We got the mixing and mastering for sure. Yeah. Thank you again, Gaia. She did very much help a lot, and she still does when it comes to editing, which is nice. Appreciate her tremendously. thank you. And if you want the video on its own, let me get the link for you, crew.
Get on, man.
So that, you know, you guys can watch it in your own time. But also, I mean, you should just subscribe to the channel anyway. Good advertisement. Congratulations, Hooty. Yeah. You put back the Spotify that we were listening to. Dude, there's like so many good songs that I have ideas for. Let's see. Oh. Oh. That's a wild one. I forgot. Reach out. Just a whole bunch of fun stuff, man. Legitimately, though, I'm like, got some good stuff in mind when it comes to music. And so I'm excited. I think it'll be a little difficult for a while to do that, you know, music. But I still have the idea and passion for it, so hopefully that can still be something to do. Yeah. It's just a whole world out there of crazy prices and how much that does, you know what I mean? So, gotta be safe for my wallet in the meantime. Yeah, music is also still a big part of my life of what I want to do. So, no, hell yeah. Still another thing though is like, man, I'm not sure how I'll go about like, because I'm not a musician in the regards to a songwriter. If I could get somebody to write songs for me, that would be crazy. But I don't know how I would do that or how people do that. So that's up in the air. Yeah. The crew, you guys. I don't know. I'm hopeful for the future. Yeah. A lot is happening, but hopefully I'll come out on top. Yeah. And, you know, I still got the homies, I got the crew. So, hell yeah, dude. Already more than most people could say. And I got the drive, the determination, the chutzpah. Whatever that really means. I'm not sure what chutzpah is. Is there like a definition? Because I feel like I don't want to use a word that I'm not sure what the meaning is. Chutzpah. Chutzpah. True. I didn't even think about that. You're so real. So real for that. Maybe a little note, something in your fan art channel. Oh, I'll check it out. Thank you, Raina. Appreciate that. I'm just... Thank you. You guys mean more than you may know. Life is turbulent. What's turbulent? That's the word. A little bit of turmoil and turbulent, but knowing that I have a little bit of, you know, some backbone is really nice to know. Okay, thank you. I'm still happy. Don't worry. I'm just, it's a lot. It's a lot, so it's a little stressful. That's all. Mm. But I want to say though is that I forgot to mention. I think I said this in passing. I plan on getting back again into into posting schedules next week on like probably next Monday will be the easiest for me, because this week I'm like, it's not that it's up in the air or that I won't stream on the normal days. I'm just like, I don't know exactly what we're doing, but yeah, we'll try to be consistent with that at least. And then I do want to play more Doom. Yeah. But I still think most of the time we'll be just yapping, doing our things. Nothing crazy more than that. I mean, it's like one of the best parts of the streams, if if you're in my same mindset. I like talking with everybody. Talk show with Hooty, almost, you know? This is that one's from a game I've also been meaning to play, but I may not for a while. Let's see, where's another good one that I've been listening to recently? I think that, let's see, let's play like one more, because honestly I feel like these songs are just kind of evocative of my own aesthetics. Where is this song? Oh, no, where's my song here? Okay, there it is. Sorry, I'm like misplaced it for a second. Dude, I wanna do this song as like another cover. This shit goes so hard, man. And then we'll go back to our our Hangouts vibes with some more Animal Crossing music. I think this was made for like a show called American Gods or something, and it's really kind of neat. I like it. It's got like evil vibes. Seen but never heard it. Oh, I love it, man. Oh, he's got some rasp in his voice that it's just like, oh, I love that. And this song's like real old, and I think it's made in the 40s, maybe the 50s. And it's like, this is a cover of that, and it's music behind it is like its own way, and I'm like, oh, I love that. So I'd be doing a cover of a cover, but like the saxophone and the horns, listen to this shit. Oh. Ooh. Damn. I love it so much, man. It sounds like sinister. Oh, you know what I mean? Like the muted trumpet and the saxophone. Oh, it's so good. Oh, amazing. Amazing. It's so much, you can feel it. You know what I mean? Oh. Sinister energy that I just adore. I love you. I love you. I love you anyhow. I don't care who knows me. I'm yours right now. We put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oof. Yeah. Dude, when a saxophone just screams like this, god damn. Dude, I love that. It's so good. Oh, I just can't get enough, man. There's another one I think that same dude did, and it was like also really good, but I don't know, man. Let me see. Like, it's just like a put a spell on you is like iconic. But there's also this one that I don't personally know, but it's like slower and more like grounded, if that makes sense. And I just love the way that, like, I don't know, sometimes these guys just go crazy. Good hearted. Gonna be my very own. Went up to see the doctor. She's very low, he said. I went back to see my baby. Good God, she's lying there dead. Ooh. Damn. It's so simple, but it's so good, dude. gone, he's gone, may God bless her. Ever she may be, search the whole world over, she'll never find another man like me. She'll never find another man like me. Mm, mm, mm. It's good. I love that. Oh, damn. I love that so much, man. Oof. You know. It's just nice. Oh, makes me feel like a dramatic scene has just happened, and it's just like, oh, you can't, you can't really substitute that. I don't know. It's like the blues is absolutely one that has so much passion in it. And God, I love it. I mean, I love the deep tones in a lot of music, especially when it's like you can feel the passion. Like some that are just like, even if it's mundane, like not a lot going on in the backing tracks, you can feel that man. And it's not even that it's like his own, like it was, he was paid to make that. Like it was, not doing it out of specifically passion, but it's that, it was made for a show. But even then he knew the assignment, man. And that's, because that song isn't a blues song. Like the original song is a big band song, if you didn't know that. The original St. James Infirmary is like a big band song sung by Cab Calloway. And for those that don't know who that is, he's like the guy that sings like the really expressive, like big band music. Also, I love that man. Yeah, that makes sense. That St. James Infirmary was written by that man. And it's like, oh, Cab Calloway. Let me show you. Like, this is the difference. This is the original versus the blues version. And it's like, oh, it's so neat. It's very much like old cartoony. I think they even used some of they used one or a couple Cab Calloway's music in like legitimately Betty Boop songs. I mean shows. So it's like very with that time area. And I love that, man. This song specifically was in a Betty Boop for sure. Oof. Yeah, man. Song was deadly in Betty Boop. Yeah, no, it is that specific. I could even show you that scene because it's like they not only like use Cab Calloway's voice as like one of the characters, but they used his dance that goes along with it, and like legitimately straight up rotoscoped his dance to this song, and it's so well made. I love it. That booze. Yeah. But like, yeah, this in comparison to the blues song is such a different energy, but the same lyrics having such a different intent. And it's amazing. You know? I love when musicians do that. Because, like, this is more technically complicated in the sense of music, but, like, the one that was, you know, the blues, there's, like, such a different tone. And it makes you really think about the lyrics and everything. Oh, I love it. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. There's so many interesting ones, though. I'm just like, I'm a huge fan of like older songs. And I'm like, it's not just the like classic rock. And that's why I'm like, oh, I love big band and like songs in this time period too, because it's like so well made, man. There's a lot of wild changes they did to their like constraints, and oof. Also, like people like Cab Calloway, like I don't specifically remember, but I think he is of mixed heritage. Like he's like he's definitely not white. I think he's, but it's like he was, even despite that, like in this time period, he was able to really be a like tremendously respected and loved famous musician, right? Like, and it's despite all his hardships, and I love that so much that he was able to come out on top. Hell yeah, man. Oh, music like that, like, I don't know, kind of shows too. Mm-hmm. So I don't know, man. There's just so much fun. So much fun in that stuff. Ah, music gets me going, dude. I love it. I mean, speaking of gets me going, I mean, like, imagine. Imagine a cover like this. The whiplash. No, it's true. It's true. It really is the whiplash. Okay. Oh man. Oh, I also have like, oh man. You know what gives me the same vibes though as like some of the more chill songs that we were doing is this is from the Inscription game. They made like this crazy, oh, the noises and stuff is like, ooh, dude, something, I don't know, I want to do like something like this at some point too, even if it's like, oof. Also, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome. You're just chatting about music. This is the Trapper from Inscription. Those noises are so visceral. Oh. And it's a bit intense for sure. Oh, I just saw one on my list actually here that I used to know on guitar when I was playing guitar in my when I was younger. And it's kind of crazy. Here we go. This song I knew on guitar, and it's like so fun actually in hindsight. Such a silly and fun song, but it's like I barely remember. I know like the where it is on the neck of the guitar, but I couldn't remember like where. I would not be able to know like the finger positions. Oh man, dude. This was such a silly and fun song to play though. Learned how to do the peak sound effects in the old cart. Yeah. On old violin. That's cute. I love that. Dude, music is so integral to like so many things though. Even little noises like that are so important to like us, like a cartoon. You know what I mean? I love that. Wow. Dude, music is so fun. Now a few songs I learned how to play on violin. Been thinking about getting back into it. I think that like stuff like getting back into a passion is so nice though. If you have the means to legitimately, I love seeing people get passionate, and I want to be able to support you if I can, you know, make the fun, have fun with it. Oh, this song sucks in the way, okay, this next song is like one that I was like, oh, I've played The Last of Us, and I think in the second one, in the beginning, it has a flashback. The alert looks different. Oh, yeah, adds in 5. Adds in 5. Thank you for the reminder. This is an acoustic version of Take On Me by Ashley Johnson, the voice of Ellie. And I'm like, oh. So good. She does such a good job. Yeah. Bah. Love this song already, but their cover's so sweet. Yeah. Hello. Hi, Gaia. Welcome in. Hi, hi, hi. Gaia, we have a new gay emote. we were talking about it, and I found a whole full caps gay emote. Gay. The Smash Brothers font is so good. See, what's another good song that I've been like really interested in? Let's see, some good ones. Can't see it on mobile. No. No. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that, guy. It's okay though. See if when I get home, if you're still streaming, maybe. Today's been one of those where it's like, might be a little bit of a shorter stream, but that's okay. A little bit of a EP guy. Dailies? Oh, it's true. We could do the dailies. Yeah, be safe on your way home too, Gaia. Gonna be driving home already. Take care, Gaia. Appreciate you. Be safe. Let's see. Let's do our dailies. Because we haven't yet. I like these a lot. Wow. Wow, it did it like immediately. It was very silly. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's get into... There we go. Some good vibes. Comfy times with our musics. Here we go. Okie doku is our starting point, like always. Let's see what we got though. Joto. Okie doku. Also, again, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. If you're just joining us, I like to do a little bit of some daily games where we like got a couple websites and have just a little bit of some silly time with them. It's like Wordle and stuff like that, but more geared towards our interests, like Pokedoku. Shoto is Gen 1? Where's Shoto? Gen 2. That's right, Gen 2. Okay. I just have to make sure because I don't want it to be you know. Yeah. Ads. Oh shit. Well, wait for ads. Hold on. Hold a moment whilst we are waiting for ads. We'll just move back before. Wake the brain up and test it, basically. Yeah. I nearly forgot. Didn't want to do the content while the ads are going, though, so don't want to. No. Oh, yeah. Not the content. I was talking about how earlier I just remembered that I saw there's been some updates to some 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons things, dude. More ads gives Gaia time to get home. True. If you aren't familiar with the Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, it is something that came out in 2015-ish. So from what I can tell is that they're revamping the core rules of the game for the modern audience. And they've gotten a lot of interesting perspective and feedback for changes on things. And it's really interesting, to say the least. Like, there's been interviews with the developers of 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons about their design choices on the changes and how through the years of how that game has been played and how certain things have gone in the past, they're a lot more concise and like trying to make things work a lot better. And it's really cool to me knowing that that like they plan to make it basically better for everybody that wants to play it, especially for those that have like, there's like classes that are a little more neglected in the base game then they're going to fix that some. And so it's like really interesting. I've only looked at 2 different things when it comes to like the new revamp of 5th edition. Honestly, it's basically like 5th edition 5.5 with how many changes there are to the core rulebook, at least classes and stuff. So I'm like, it's like a half step. Yeah, Wizards might actually do something right for once. I'm hoping that, you know, with everything that's gone on, isn't 5th edition everyone's favorite? Presently it's like, it's the most modern. And so what I mean is like, it's basically a whole update to make it better for that. And so it's like, you know, making it more from feedback and then what design reasons make sense. I think that like, there's also the fact that Pathfinder, the competitor to 5th, like to Wizards of the Coast's like tabletop, is that they had their own, what's it called? Pathfinder had a new edition at some point with the last couple years, and that one had a lot of positivity, like when it comes to how things were done. And so basically, I feel it's like because of some of that push that people, you know, wanted something better for them in 5th edition, on top of all the previous issues they had. And then I guess Baldur's Gate also had a lot of formative input, I'm certain. Very interesting. Also, welcome back if you are back from ads. I appreciate you guys waiting through the ads. I paused doing any sort of content whilst the ads were going, so we're gonna get back into Poke Doku. Yippee. Here we go. Welcome back from ads. Hope you guys are good. Gen 2 normal type. Let's go hoot hoot. Gen 2 dark type clearly is Umbreon. I'm certain there's others, but I don't know in my mind. I mean, there's Honchkrow, but like Umbreon is like, you know what, let's do Honchkrow. Or if I can spell it. Honchkrow? No, it's not Honchkrow. Jesus. The previous evolution to Honchkrow. It's Murkrow. Murkrow. Murchkrow is what I spelled. Jesus Christ. There you go. Monotype Johto is a Gen 2 monotype. Huh. I can think of it. I'm like brainstorming. It's the gears moving. Monotype. You know what? Let's do Espeon, because clearly, you know, we were thinking Umbreon, and that's Gen 2. Yeah, there we go. Merch Crow. He's got it all. Yeah, he's the crow with all the merch. Final evolution normal type. We're going slacking. Also, I've heard people say it's they pronounce it slaking. Dog, it's a pun. What do you mean slaking? It's slacking because he's slacking. What are you talking about? Slay. I mean, true, he is slaying with that pose. But you gotta understand, there's what it's supposed to be, and then what you're saying. Give him some acrylics and mascara? Maybe. First in evolution line, normal type is a... It's like a weird one. I'm trying to think of one. A weird one being Pack Rat. There's like, wait. What's I know it's called Pack Rat. What is? How do you spell that? Hat Rat. There you go. That's what I was randomly thinking of. Anyway, first in evolution line, dark type. I'll hold out on that. First in evolution line, monotype. We're gonna go with... I'm trying to like think of the unusual ones, you know, the weirdos out there. I guess one that I think makes sense is Sandshrew. Yeah. Dark first evolution. We're going Sandile. I saw him, so I had to pick him. I remember he is also dark type, so we gotta represent. Final evolution dark type. Final evolution dark type. No, what's his name? It starts with a Z. Shoo, boy. Oh, it's on the edge of, it's on the tip of my tongue, man. I know it. It's like, okay. I don't want to cheat using the crew, so hold a moment. I'm trying to think of it. You know, I could, you know what? We're going one that I was not thinking of. So Obstagoon. There we go. Unusual, final evolution, dark type. Monotype, final evolution. Ooh, okay. Okay, we got this. There's a lot, really, but I'm like, what is a weird one, you know? Ooh, one that most people probably don't even think about. We go in Sunflora. Yeah. Hey, and we did it. Hell yeah, dude. Zoroark. That's the one I was thinking of for this final evolution dark type, just not the Hisuian one. Oh god, I love Lycanroc. The Midnight Lycanroc. He's so cool. Most common, yes. Slacking. You've got Sentret. Most common is Rattata. Murkrow is the most common. Oh, dang. I guess I could have gone with Umbreon. Slaking. I'm not changing how I pronounce it. You're slacking. The alt evolution is like the split evolution is Slaking. We gotta make up a visual for Slaking. The regional evolution, Slaking. And he's just like decked out in some glamour. Absolutely. Acrylic nails, giant lashes. Somehow like just it's like a fairy normal type, or if I don't know what other typing Slaking is. I'm maybe like, yeah, whatever. It would be silly and cute. Chikorita, Blastoise. I was thinking about Blastoise because he's the first evolution, like final evolution monotype, but I'm like, nah, dog, come on. Slakunti, Big Girl, and Slaking. Oh my god. That's wild. I love it. Least common. Oh, damn. There's some like wild least common ones. Oh, damn. Okay. I got you. Monotype. I didn't know Galar's Slowpoke was only poison. I'm pretty sure. I didn't know that. Huh. All the baddie region. Yeah. The baddie region. No, it's the glamour region. Glamour. But spelled with a U-R. Instead of Galar, it's glamour. Damn. Slay. It's cute. Alrighty, let's see. What is next is connections. Let's see if this is going to be like difficult or easy like the other one. The emo region. Oh man. One where it's all, well, imagine one where it's all based on around fashion. I think there was one that was trying to be, but like Didn't really try. Like, it was up in the air. Maybe. Alrighty. Connections. Let's get into it. What is going on here? Okay. Little bulldog, sour kiss, husky ring, stout, gruff, pointer, horn, rough, amber, porter, horse, middle, and fry. I already see horse, rough, and gruff as, and also husky, to describe a voice that's harsh. Yeah, raspy. Yeah. Okay. Little ring, stout, bulldog, pointer, horn, sour, amber, porter, kiss, middle, fry. Let's like shuffle these to really. Okay. Oh, like drinks, sour, stout, porter. Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, drinks like liquor. What would be the last one though, if that's the case? I see the connection you're making. Maybe something like an amber, but I'm not sure. Let's try it. Yeah, ale styles. Okay, yeah. Okay. Bulldog, fry, horn, middle, pointer, ring, kiss, little. Huh. Oh, little, middle, ring, and pointer are fingers. Yeah. And then bulldog, fry, kiss, and horn are connected. But how do they make it? I'm curious. French. Ah, French in front as a word in front. Okay, I see. French bulldog, French fry, French horn, and French kiss. Okay, I see you. Not the French. Okay, I get you. That was pretty good today. I think that's pretty good. I'm getting better at these, I think. I mean, we are getting a little help from the crew, but I still think I'm pretty good. Not the worst. Okay. This will be a little... I'm not sure about this one. Fishtel. Oh, I forgot. Fishtel. What is the fish here? That's a lot of letters. I feel like this is an Animal Crossing fish. Ooh. Is it the Animal Crossing music we're playing that's causing you to feel that way? Snapper. Ooh. That could definitely be it. Oh. It's not enough letters. Oh. I see. Interesting. Huh. I have no idea really. I'm like, that's what I was saying, is like, this is gonna be a hard fishtel today, huh? Ocean? Yeah, probably ocean. Ocean. Certainly not bass, because that's not enough letters. What is this? Because it's like, if I knew fish, it would definitely be the shape that gives it away. But I'm like, ocean. I'm not even, I'm like, my thought is, I am just trying to go through almost any fish that I know. So I'm like, I'm really at a loss. Because there's like not a lot. The problem is, I'm not exactly a specialized fisherman in any way, but mackerel could be an ocean mackerel. No. I do feel like it is ocean something though. Could also be something like something mackerel is the problem too. Oh, an AC fish. Giant trevally. Trevally? Giant trevally. You know, these ones I don't feel like, it's not a rush of dopamine afterwards. It's just like, okay, that's the fish today. Congrats, I guess. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't feel accomplished, unfortunately, but I did do it. Fish. Next up is, you know it, you love it. Well, I love it. I don't know actually if you guys are a huge fan of it. It's pretty silly. We've got Coscodal. And today's Coscodal is organic olive oil. EV olive oil. 750 milliliters. Somebody says $10.99. I'm gonna say let's go with like $9.99 because they like the even numbers. $9.99. Okay, so it might actually be $10.99. $10.99. Even higher. It's got to be overpriced if it's organic. That's a good point. $49. No. I don't feel it's that, but I feel like it's gonna be a jump. So $12.99. Oh, too big of a jump. Okay, $12.99 is too big. So let's go $11.99. 11. Oh damn. I skipped the 11, and that's what it was. $11.99. Of course. Why would they basically have it be 13? Damn, by $1. Close though. Okay. It's pretty good. I don't know if my family used to try to be organic, but God knows we were like, you know what? After a little bit, like barely, we were like, you know, this is a bit too expensive. So, you know. Especially organic. Absolutely. Alrighty, and then our last of our dailies, we've got ourselves an easy one. Oh, hold on. I know exactly this game. This is Party Animals. Easy in one. Party Animals. I know this exact style, this exact color. This is Party Animals. Yeah, this is absolutely. Here's the little icons for the characters. Of course, our little guys. And then the gameplay. Yep, there we go. Damn. Got it in one for the daily guess the game. Sheesh. I'm a bit of a gamer, you might say. Me, who's maybe played like 2 or 3 games in the last couple months. That's not even true. I've played a couple more than that. Also, I'm sorry I didn't say this earlier, but thank you for the follow. Ahoy, hi Crystal. Welcome aboard. I don't always call out follows, but when there's a time I can say hi. Welcome in. You're very good at games. I used to actually speedrun games. Used to be a speedrunner for a specific game, actually. But I don't think most people know that. I used to, without submitting scores, I used to be somebody that speedran Breath of the Wild, actually. And I knew a lot of weird tech. I was like really, really good at what's called wind bombing, but then at a certain point after a while after I stopped, they learned new tech that wasn't in the speedruns that I was, specifically doing. So it's like the runs for Breath of the Wild is kind of crazy. I forgot that you lived in that game for a while. Yeah. I've beaten that game like the normal way at least 7 times. I don't know how many times that aren't the normal way. I don't know anymore. And then like, God, if you want to talk about gamer prowess, technically, I also had like, I don't want to go back, and there's a game that's kind of like in the same wheelhouse. I used to be Grandmaster rank in Overwatch, the OG, and man, it was what made me stop playing competitive games. I'm not a competitive gamer anymore because of it, dude. I'm not in that mindset anymore, man. Okay, the game that I'm thinking about is Marvel Rivals, is a hero shooter, a hero team-based shooter that I'm like, I think it looks kind of fun, but I'm like, I don't want to get pulled back in. I don't want to do it. Man. But it does look fun. Man. Oh. So I'm like, it's tearing me apart. It's tearing me apart. But it's like, you know, I'd be very casual about it. I'm not at all a sweaty gamer anymore. It sucks, but it's kind of the thing. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. It's true. Heck, I mean, like, I'm not even a fan of when when people are super competitive and stuff like Minecraft. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan. I just saw it that I wasn't playing the game to have fun. I was playing the game for the better rank. And it destroyed my enjoyment of the game, man. And I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? I don't want to do this. I'm like raging at a game because my teammates and how it plays, blah blah blah. It's like, I gotta stop. I don't want to be the angry video game guy. Absolutely not. So, you know, that's where it stopped for me. I feel like it's a weird world. A lot of hero shooters are around, despite the fact that like not a lot of people really enjoy them as much as they used to. You angry? Sounds like a foreign concept. Oh yeah, no, it's like it was so removed from who I am. It's crazy. I don't know. It's like I used to like get angered and rage real fast at certain things, but like I don't know, man. I just don't. It's not who I want to be or want to see. So I just like changed it entirely, like moved away from those kinds of games, and I'm not the type that plays in any sort of competitive anymore. It's weird to see how much that's like the only thing some people play too. So I don't know. It's weird. I do think I would want to try with some people, like if a friend of mine like Pumpkin wanted to play the sorry, wrong button. If a friend like Pumpkin wanted to play the, you know, Marvel Rivals game, I'd try it with her, but you know what I mean. Yeah. I'm not doing it to just be sweaty gamer. I'm doing it because I enjoy the game, or would maybe enjoy it. Who knows? Plus, I like Marvel. The characters, that is. They're kind of neat and silly and zany. Comic books are such a different world now. Used to be more of a comic book nerd, but I'm not anymore because it's just hard to keep up. You know, so many weird little niches of characters that don't even get shown, or I don't know, some that get shown too much. I don't know. I feel like I'd more easily read manga, like a One Piece, or I don't know. It just feels like if it's storylines that get reset, I don't know how worth it is for my time, you know? Like, why put the effort in if it's just gonna be, you know, never, like, it's finalized and like rewritten. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it makes full sense to me. But I don't know if there's like a consistent through storyline anymore. I think there was for a bit for some, but not a lot. Visual style of manga is more varied, it seems, in Western than it is in Western. That does depend. Yeah. Because it's like, it does depend on like what genres even you're referring to. Because it's like a Western comic, if it's a superhero comic, is consistent. Sure. Because there's like a superhero style almost. But there's even like Scott Pilgrim is a Western comic for sure, but it's not exactly trying to be a Marvel comic or whatnot. So I don't know. There's exceptions, I suppose. Yeah. I like Scott Pilgrim's style. It's very good. I like it because it's almost like, it's reminiscent of a lot of different cartoons. It's really, I don't know, it's very fun in that way. Yeah. Where it's not entirely, but it is got like, you know, themes of it. I like that. It very much did translate well to animation. Oh man, the Netflix that show, the Netflix Scott Pilgrim was so good. Like, I watched right before, so I knew that was coming out, but it's like I watched the Scott Pilgrim movie and then I watched the show afterwards, and dude, it was such a good change of like giving more character to the characters. And the cool thing about it is, you know, the voice actors were the same actors, and it's like there was no difference in like any of them. It was so nice. I think they were all the same character. I mean, the same actors. Like Chris Evans even was like the same. He reprised his old role, and it's like, that's crazy. I love that. I don't know. I think it's because a lot of people felt it was a passion project more than anything. Mm-hmm. I like when animation gets treated really nice, because, you know, oftentimes it does deserve the effort, but it's not easy to like, the thought is families and general public aren't as interested in the West, unfortunately. So sad to say. Yeah. I love it to bits though. I don't know. I want a lot of fun things have in mind of trying to make things work, and animation could be fun, because I will say I want to eventually do stuff with animation, but it's like, it's also such an expensive media with how everything goes. But, you know, it's priced out reasonably for how much effort it takes. because God knows it's so much work for something really cool. Like, imagine, you know, imagine like a VTuber working with, you know, an actual animation studio that has done like Castlevania or something. That would be insane. That would be so cool. But I don't know how doable that is, right? Like, that's crazy. Yeah, Joel has talked about that. That's something I know. That's why I was like, that's a touchstone I can think of at least. Yeah. So I hope he's able to actually do stuff like that too, because I know he's in that mindset of animations are really cool and there needs to be like some hardcore passion with it. So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stretch. Okay. I appreciate you guys. I think that this will probably be where we call it, though. Dude, I respect animators tremendously. I'm sorry, I'm also trying not to overwork my voice and whatnot whilst I, you know, take care of things I need to take care of. Ah, man. I do appreciate you, though. There's a lot of cool things on the horizon. Just know that sometimes it's a little hectic. So I hope to, you know, make sure you guys, hope you guys know that everything that you guys do has very much been super appreciated, super sweet, and I just legitimately appreciate the crew. I won't be going into any details, but know that I am very excited to say that, like, I'm still gonna be here for as long as I can be, and I plan to do the best I can with everything too. Okay? It's just a little rocky, but I still got plans in the future for the future entirely, and I'm excited. Alrighty. Oh boy, let's see who is live though that we can share our crew with them. Whomst is live? I don't know. Let me see. I'm gonna say let's head on over to. Shia. Well, Shia, Essie, Basil. Ooh. Okay, we'll see the new gay next time. It's true. Good night. Yeah, let's head on over to. Let's head on over to Shia. Oh, it is the last day of Essie's subathon. That's a good point. You know what? Let's do that. Because they've always been a sweet treat. Essie is reading Kudo board and being a very silly bean. So, as you guys know, we should support and make them feel nice and warm and happy. Appreciate you guys tons. And again, if you haven't already, do follow the socials, join our Discord, follow my YouTube, Again, there's going to be a lot of stuff on there soon. And I don't normally stream on Thursdays, so I will see you on Friday. We might be able to get back into some Doom to start with Doom Eternal. And so I'm excited for that. Thank you guys for just being so sweet. I'll see you guys then. Love you. Good night. Mwah.